Good afternoon from Port St. Lucie. This is Professor Tefero for the Belt and Road Initiative Guide for Research. And we are going to look at Lesson 12 today, which is what are the options for countries that are left out of the Belt and Road, secondary countries that are left out of the Belt and Road. We've already covered what some of the options are for the primary countries that are left out, such as the United States, Japan, India, and Australia. But what about the other countries that may not be on the way to the Maritime Belt and Road in the Red Sea? Let's look at a few examples. Cambodia, Thailand, and Laos, they will not be included in stops by Chinese ships going to the Belt and Road, Maritime Belt and Road. They will have to ship their goods to Vietnam if they want their goods to be picked up. The same is pretty much true for Indonesia and Malaysia. They will have to ship their goods to one port in each of those countries, which is not too bad. But Sri Lanka will have to have all of their goods from India in one port, and that will be good for Sri Lanka, but it's not going to be very good for India. Then moving further along to Djibouti, the African nations that want to trade with China's Belt and Road, they may be partners, but I can guarantee you that the Chinese businessmen will only make one stop in Africa, if possible. They might make two. They might stop at Kenya as well. But the chances are they're only going to make one stop at Djibouti and expect all the goods to be stored or shipped there. And if the goods are not stored and shipped in Djibouti, the Chinese businessmen are not going to pick them up. It's as simple as that. The most cost-effective thing to do is only to make a trip to one port in Africa. That translates to all the other cities and all the other ports in Africa shipping their goods to Djibouti. This would be a big economic boon for Djibouti, but it will be a difficult task for all the other countries involved who are not directly on the Belt and Road route, such as Egypt. Egypt will not have to ship their goods to Djibouti because the Chinese ships will have to come up the Red Sea to the Suez Canal. And when they come by the Suez Canal, they'll be in Egypt, and Egypt will have no problem getting their fair share of trade from the maritime route. The same thing holds true for Saudi Arabia. They don't have to worry about shipping goods anywhere. The Chinese can pick them up when they buy that Saudi Arabian oil from those three main ports in the Red Sea. And the people who will be left out, or the countries that might be left out, the other small Arab countries like Oman and Qatar and the UAE, these places are not on the route for the Belt and Road Initiative. They're going to have to ship their goods to Saudi Arabia, which I am pretty sure they don't particularly like to do. But if they want their goods to be picked up, that's where they have to ship them. And what that translates to is if you want to ship your oil to us, your oil prices have to be lower than Saudi Arabia and their oil prices, or else what's the point of shipping your oil? If the prices are higher, the Chinese aren't going to buy them if the prices for Saudi Arabian oil is lower. So these are some of the problems of some of the countries that might be left out. And once we get to Europe, the problems begin to increase. But let's just keep to the countries that we have now from mainland China to the Suez Canal. Until next time, this is Professor Tefero from Port St. Lucie, wishing you all a happy and healthy day, and everyone take care. Bye-bye.